Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Let's sew my corset dress together. I actually wore this on my birthday. Here is the hip skirt and the next is the transparent corset. It's also called the illusion corset. So it's very neat inside and outside, and I think that's the goal of making a transparent corset. So after that I made the skirt. So I'm going to wear the hip pad skirt first before wearing the skirt. So here is my tummy of 3 cesarean section, and the aim of this is to snatch the tummy, and also the bum will be boosted in this process. So I'll just go ahead now, and first of all I will be wearing the hip padded skirt. So here is the hip padded skirt. I'm going to zip it up to the waistline. So after I have done that, I'll make sure it's properly placed, and you can see the hip is really hipping. After that, we started the snatching process. So here my student is really doing the work, snatching me very well, and I said, wow, this is making sense, and I hope I can breathe now. So after I have done that, and we have snatched the waistline, when we get to the hemline of the corset blouse, we are going to loosen it a little bit. So this the waist that will be tight, but when we get to the hemline, we are going to make sure it's not as tight as the waist, because it's only the waist we want to snatch. So here we are going to knot it a little before we continue with the lacing. So we have done all the lacing here, we have perfected the lacing. The next thing is to wear my skirt here. I'm going to wear my skirt on it. So the skirt is made as a high waist skirt, so it's not a low waist skirt. So because you're still going to create like an asymmetric basque effect on this on the skirt at the front, so it's a high waist skirt. So after I've done that, so right now I'm really feeling the hip pad. I like the shape that I'm seeing, I like how it looks. And here the next thing is to create the basque effect at the front, and the basque effect is not the type that will go to the center front but to the side. So I first of all decided that maybe it should stay at the side. So I was now asking my student, how does it look, because we are still going to bring a structured some structured effect to this. So we are still going to bring some designs to the front. So we now said, okay, let it stop at the side. The basque effect should stop at the side, and we take it to the side. So I just say, okay, let me cut it and leave it like this. Oh, so I was not like, okay, I don't like this, because it would be as if I'm replicating Vicky James' design. So Vicky James has made something like this before, though she's one of my, I can say she's my mentor also. So I like her designs, and so I now said, okay, let's, because I have a design, I have something that I've sketched out before starting this project. So let's still follow the design on our sketch paper. So this is what I'm going to put this structure here. So I've made this structure like 3 types of structure. So I now thought of it that, okay, this is how it is going to be. So before I do that, we need to wear the yoke. So I have made my yoke. So you can see that the illusion net is really blending with my melanin skin. So I'm trying to wear the yoke. There are various ways in which you can attach your yoke, but I think this method, people are using it recently because it reduces gaping and all those fold lines and smile lines that you can see on your net or your mesh. So I'm trying to pin it by myself so that the work will be faster, and my student is also helping me at the back to pin the back yoke. So after we have pinned it, we are going to remove the excesses. After we have pinned it, and yeah, I'm trying to chalk the sewing allowance here. The allowance is almost like 3/4 of an inch. So after that, at the back also, my student is helping me because I can't see my back. So that's why I needed the help of an advanced student. So this my student is an advanced student. So here the heat here is not is too much. So I'm trying to clean my face, but we still need to do this that day. And NEPA did not give us light, Nigeria issue. So after that, she's trimming out the excesses of the yoke. So she's trimming. I'm trying to show you that there is no seam allowance on the shoulder. So if you follow this my page, I'm going to show you how I made that, because recently people are not putting seam allowance on the shoulder. It makes the work very neat, and the illusion effect will really come out very well. So there are no in as much as possible, you need to reduce seam lines, sewing allowance on your illusion corset. So here are my structure. Like, I'm going to place these structures on this part, so I think this is okay. So this is not something I just decided on the spot. So I told you that I have sketched this masterpiece on a paper before starting this job, so I'm just following what I sketched out. And this design is created by me. I sketched it out by myself. So here I have the longer one, so these two will stay here. I think this is okay. So I'm trying to check how it will be. So I'm going to place this by the side like so, and I'm trying to check if it's not too long, or we should reduce the length of this. So this is more of a creative work, you just need to be creative, and you need advice of people that are creative also. When they give you advice, you can sieve it and take the ones that are useful. So here we are going to place this applique. This applique is very lovely, and I'm just thinking that should we use the whole of the applique, or we should just take small and use it to just design this part. And it's going to cover the sewing allowance up. So after I have done that, we concluded on just putting a part of it. So she's helping me to tack it, and the first thing she's doing is to pin it down, and later we are going to tack it. So after she has done that, so I was now thinking maybe I'm going to use a cup chain to also design it. You will see that in the final outcome. So we'll use cup chain to design it and put a little 3D applique. So on the bust line, on the upper chest line, I'm thinking we are going to still use this to design the part, but we are going to use the small section of it. So we trim out little part of this applique. You can see this applique is very beautiful, very beautiful and elegant applique. So it's not all this cheap applique that you see anywhere, random applique. No. So that's why you should register with us. So all this, we are going to teach you how to do this in our classes. So this is my outfit. You can see my outfit is looking beautiful and elegant. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.